question that we often get is, what's the difference between an overdenture and a screw retained bridge? And that question comes up a lot because we're trying to go through the process of deciding what's best for us. I'll go through some of those differences with you now. And one style that a lot of patients know a lot about is a conventional denture, where it's made out of an acrylic or a plastic material. You can hear how it's a plastic, it's a very fragile material. The downside to these is the ability for it to break. Unfortunately, because it is plastic and acrylic, it is easy to break, and you can drop it on the sink or on tile and it can crack in half. However, in a lot of cases, a patient may have to go with this option, or they may want to go with this option. They do flop around and move a lot, and they aren't the best fitting, but we do try our best with them when this is the situation that we have to do. Now, the next step up, if you don't want them to be loose and you don't want to take them out each night, the next step up would be something called an overdenture. An overdenture is held in with implants, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, depending on the stability that we need. And basically there's little buttons on the inside, rubber gaskets, that help the denture to be able to pop in, and you have to pop them out. And they do stay in pretty good, and they're a little sturdy, and that's what we want. We want to have struggle to get them out. This is still made out of a plastic material. It does have an acrylic, so it isn't as strong. And with time, the rubber gaskets on the inside, they start to wear down a little bit. They have to be replaced, and there's a maintenance fee for that. This option is kind of the second step up. It is going away from the very loose-fitting conventional denture to a tighter-fitting denture that you need to pop out every night before you go to bed, and you do put it in a cup with water and a cleaning solution. This one does have the same risk of breakage, and it does have the same plastic look to it, but it may accomplish what you need. And there's a certain situation where this is the best option. Now, one area that we at ESTEEM Dental Implants have stepped up our game on to help patients is we actually make a screw retain set. And what that means is that it's fixed in your mouth. It's actually stuck in there with implants, and it's screwed in, and you don't have the ability to remove it. And they're able to be made to look just like natural teeth. Now, these are very strong. You can hit this up against something like concrete, and it's very hard. And it's not to say that they're invincible, but they're a lot stronger than plastic or acrylic. And we're able to screw these in and tighten them in good and make them flush. And they do not cover your palate. They don't come out at night, and they're very pretty and very strong. Now, this option is nice because we can put it in on the same day of your surgery. The downside, and really the only downside, is the cost. Obviously, it's the best option. So we have to figure out how to make sure that this investment is the right investment for you. If it is, because it's a strong material and it's screwed in, it will stay in there for the rest of your life. The only person who can take it out is your dentist, and we have to do so by going through the bottom of it to unscrew it. But you probably will never need to have that done if this is the option that you end up going with.